Bones and All. This story is basically about two young people meeting who happen to be cannibals, or they feel like there's something other than human, and they're kind of like also like similar in a way because they're always running away from their problem, which is eating people. They just can't control it. They're still young, and they've seen others like them who seem to do it all the time. Timothy's Timothy Chalamet's character goes on a bender, just killing a whole bunch of people. Taylor Russell character Marin Yearly. Okay, just I'm gonna try to call them by their characters because I think if I call them by their cast names, it's gonna confuse me a little bit. So we got Marin and Lee, right? The two characters that we kind of follow in this movie. I thought it was they're trying to go for like an emotional kind of feel to it. It kind of feels like that coming of age movie, but with cannibals, which is kind of funny. They seem to have this bond with eating people together. Eventually they try to become normal and have a normal life, but there's a side character who this old guy, this old cannibal who really liked Marin. His name is Sully. He was kind of a creep there. Even went on to chase her. Marin didn't really seem too appealed by that. Was taken back. Sully was very mad being denied. Thought he had a chance with her. It was just unclear what his real motives were. Like at one point, he wanted her to be like his daughter, like have some sort of emotional bond with her. I think where it all kind of climaxes is in the end, where they finally built a good life, try to at least to be normal, as they said. Completely in love. These two cannibals, these two young cannibals, right? But Sully comes back and tries to pin her down while Lee is away getting some groceries. Right? She comes back early at her house, and she finds a bag there, and Sully comes from behind her, mounts her, and just basically, she asks him like, "Why? What do you do? What do you want from me?" And he just doesn't really say nothing, and he just on top of her, just smelling her very strange, weirdly. And then Lee finds her. He opens the door. He finds her, and he winds up, trying to take him down because he had a knife, and he manages to stab Lee at the same time. He has him suffocated with like a paper bag, not a paper bag, a plastic bag. They're both fighting, right, for the position, and Lee eventually succumbs to his wounds. He has a pretty nasty cut. He tells her,
Oh, I want you to eat. I'm not gonna eat him. No, I want you to don't wanna.
"Just eat me." Is kind of a crazy movie. She does. And the title of this movie called Bones and All is about, like, they kind of give an explanation about like of a process when you're fully like the thing that you are, this cannibal. You like eat everything, bones and all. So like that would make you, I guess, up to the next level in what you are, this thing, right?
That's a big fucking deal. It's like your first time. There's before bones and all, and then there's after.
It's bullshit.
Yeah, that's the name. They kind of gave you kind of the meaning for it. In the end, she eats him, lives her lives being alone. In the end, quite a sad ending. And also, I don't know, they try to make you kind of sympathize with them, but at the same time, right in the beginning of the movie, she bites this girl's finger. I don't know. It's a very weird direction they try to take this movie, try to sympathize with cannibals. That's something that I thought it was kind of weird. I thought the movie. I'll give this movie probably like a 4 out of 5. It was very interesting. I never really seen a movie like that. Usually, you don't see in the other perspective of a cannibal falling in love with another cannibal and trying to stop themselves from eating somebody. So that was a new perspective that I saw, and also the effects were pretty good at times when they were munching on somebody. You could see the skin being pulled. It was very cringy at times for me to watch. I mean, I've seen the Terrifier 2, and even in some of those scenes, I watch a lot of horror movies, and that one made me kind of like look back. Didn't want to see that stuff directly, so there were times where it kind of got a little tense, but there wasn't so many of those scenes. So yeah, I mean the casting was pretty good. They gave a decent backstory to the characters, and yeah, I think trying to sympathize with the characters is pretty hard, seeing that they were murderers in the beginning, but they're kids and fall in love. Yeah, I mean that's all I gotta say about that movie. It was pretty crazy. I'll recommend you guys watch it by yourselves and see how you guys like that.